Action.
Is this the complaint department?
No it isn't.
But that sign says complaint department.
Oh, yeah, I meant to say yes. See, my shirt is only a week old and the seam's already falling apart.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I wish to register a complaint.
Okay, what seems to be the problem?
This right here is the problem.
Is that goo?
No, it is not goo. They changed my favorite cookie. After years of creating, selling, producing my favorite cookie, they changed it. And I do not like the change.
That looks like goo.
Told you, it's not goo. It's part of the changed cookie I do not like.
That does not look like a cookie.
Look, I told you, it's not the cookie, it is part of the cookie.
Part of the cookie you don't like?
Exactly.
May I ask what kind of cookie it is?
Well, I don't know what kind of cookie it is now that they've changed it, but it used to be the perfect blend between the rudimentary flavors. 2 delightfully crunchy, corpulent chocolate discs surrounding a wondrous vanilla cream icing, creating a sandwich-style confectionery with the impeccable aptitude for immersing in a liquid bovine refreshment.
An Oreo?
Exactly. As everyone knows, the Oreo used to have the perfect cookie-cream ratio at 71% cookie and 29% cream, creating a piquancy of recomps after one's ultimate demise.
Heavenly flavor?
Exactly. Now the cookie-to-cream ratio has been changed from 29% to 58%. I've had to scrape off half of the frosting just to enjoy my beloved cookie.
29 to 58. I see. You bought the double stuff.
Double stuff.
Yeah, they came out with the double stuff a couple years ago. You still get the regular kind.
I can?
Yeah, just read the package. There's other flavors too. Golden vanilla, Neapolitan, birthday cake, and double stuff.
Guess I should have read the package. What am I going to do with all this extra icing?
Save it. Maybe they come out with the just perfect corpulent chocolate disc flavor.
Wouldn't that be something?
Hey, could you do me a favor? I have a sudden craving. I'll be right back.
No, I will not.
You dumb imbecile.
Excuse me?
I just bought a 74-inch high-definition flat-screen TV from you about a week ago, and now it's not working.
You didn't buy it from me.
Well, not you specifically, but from your company, and I want to know what you're going to do about it.
Well, let's see. I'm sure there's something here. Here we are. Television complaint form. Let's go down the list and see if we can rectify the problem.
Fine. And sorry about that insult earlier. Sometimes I just get carried away.
Apology accepted. Number 1. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I was watching my favorite program, World's Dumbest Imbeciles, when all of a sudden, the screen went dark.
Dark screen, dark screen. Here it is. Was there a number on the screen? Like a channel number or a TV cable provider logo?
No, it was completely dark. No number, no logo, no picture whatsoever.
Did you try the on button?
Of course I tried the on button. Then I tried every other button. Still nothing.
Next, it says there's a bunch of cables that need to be connected to the back of your television. Did you make sure they were all connected?
That's the next thing I did. I made sure every cable on the back of the TV was secure, and there are a lot of them. I've got cables going to my cables box, cables going to my kid's gaming system, cables going to my DVD player, and cables going to my modem.
Next, there's a big thick cord that is on the back of your TV that needs to be plugged into the wall. Did you make sure it was plugged in?
We'll see. The problem with that is the TV is on top of a big dresser, and that dresser is really close to the wall.
How close?
It's about 3 to 4 inches.
Well, that should be enough space to at least see if it's plugged in.
Well, normally yes, but it's really dark back there.
Why is it dark?
Because the lights are off.
Why are the lights off?
Because on our side of town, there's a power outage.
I see. You still have the original packaging that TV came in.
always keep boxes.
Here's what I want you to do. Take the TV, put it back in the original packaging, and return it to the store.
It's that bad, huh?
I'm afraid so. When you bring it back, they'll ask, why are you returning it? Tell them there's nothing wrong with it, you're just too stupid to own a television.
I am?
Most definitely. But you're actually perfect for this job. Could you do me a favor and watch the complaint department for a second? I'll be right back.
I guess so. There's nothing ever good on anyway.
Is there anybody here? Hello? Hello?
Rawr! Rawr! Oh.
How awful.
Oh, I'm extremely sorry. I thought you were somebody else.
Oh, good friend right there. I thought you knew. Quite mad.
No. I was just expecting somebody else. Can I help you?
Yes, thank you. I came here to complain about, I'm sorry, it's just that you're expecting
I'm sorry?
that mask. You're expecting someone else. Who is it?
Oh, actually, I'm not allowed to tell you.
Why not?
It's private. You wouldn't know the person anyway.
I might, and the way you jumped out at me doesn't seem very private. Who is it?
It's a private message for that person and that person only. Did you wish to register a complaint or not?
Yes, but not to you. I wish to complain to someone else.
Fine. I'll find another associate. Hello. Can I help you?
No, you just put on a different mask.
Entirely different person.
No, I don't want you. I find you very rude and very annoying.
I suppose you could do better.
A slug could do better.
A slug? Fine. Prove it.
Excuse me, where do you think you're going?
Is this a complaint department?
Yes, but I'm afraid the attendant has.
Oh.
I see. Perhaps I can help you.
Okay, good, because I'm just at my wit's end.
What seems to be the problem?
I think my husband is going deaf.
That's a problem. What makes you think he's losing his hearing?
Well, he can't hear me half the time, and I have to call him several times before I get any response.
Oh, I see. Let's try an experiment. Do you both have mobile phones?
Yes, I make sure he has it set to ring and vibrate.
Here's what I want you to do. I want to call his phone, and when he answers, I want you to talk softly. If he doesn't answer, talk a little louder. And if he still doesn't answer, talk a little louder. So on until you finally get an answer.
Sounds reasonable. It's ringing. He answered. Hello, sweetheart, can you hear me? Nothing. Hello, darling, are you there? Still nothing. Darling, can you hear me? Still nothing. If you can't see my lips move, you can't hear me.
Can I see the phone?
Sure, I would love to have another witness to get him to go in for a hearing test.
Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, hi. Yes. She's right here. Right. Yes, I can. Okay. Bye-bye.
He could hear you?
He could.
Well, what did he say?
He said that he answered you 3 times and wants to know what you want. He also said you would do this to him all the time.
Well, I wonder what that means.
Hey, could you watch the complaint department for me for just a second?
I think so.
Thank you.
Hello? I would like to register a complaint. Hello?
Oh, hello.
I would like to register a complaint.
I'm afraid there's nobody here to complain to.
You're here, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but... Well, what seems to be the problem?
My bill is wrong.
Let's take a look. Everything seems to be in order.
Oh, look at the price of cheese.
Ah, here it is. Strasbourg. That's a good cheese.
The price is wrong.
Let's see. It says here $8.59 a pound. That's a good price for such a high quality cheese.
Now the price said $10.43.
Well, they only only charged you $8.59 a pound, and I don't think they were trying to swindle you.
Nevertheless, still incorrect.
Ah, here it is. I found the problem. So, see here in the newspaper, it says that it's $8.59 a pound because it's on sale, but they just haven't changed the sign yet.
Maybe. The sign still says $10.43.
Okay.
I demand a correction.
The customer is always right, so you owe $3.68.
What about the sales tax?
$3.88.
That's wrapping around the cheese.
2.5 cents for that?
The Jarlsberg Nam sticker.
0.85 cents.
Cow factor reduction injections. Didn't think we knew about those, did you?
No, you're trying to keep that a secret. 8 cents for that.
Compensate for your time.
98 cents.
Is there a tax on your time?
No, no tax on customer service.
Thank goodness there's a bright spot. Seems to be a surcharge for everything these days. So what's the damage?
$4.98.
Afraid I haven't any money.
That's all right. You can work it off at the complaint department for the next 2 minutes.
Is this the complaint department?
The next 2 minutes.
I've been trying to call the Army surplus store for nearly 2 days now, but the line seems to be disconnected.
Well, what number were you calling?
I wrote it down on my hand, thankfully. A, B, C, D. Wait, that's my dad's number. 1, 2, 9, 8, 4, 4, 0, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0.
Doesn't sound like a real phone number.
I wrote it down exactly as they had it on the door.
Was it under the sign with the word open?
Why, yes, and that's another thing. The sign said open, but the door was locked.
That's hours, it's military time. 500 to 1700 hours.
What's 1700 hours?
5.
O'clock? Is that Eastern or Pacific time?
Daylight savings time.
I can't call anyways. My phone is damaged.
Have you tried to press any button to turn it on?
Duh, bro. Of course I did. There's an on button, there's a back button, there's a home button, there's a volume button. Trust me, man. To every square millimeter of this phone, and believe me, there is no any button.
Can I take a look? Doesn't look like it's on. Looks like water damage.
Water damage? I don't see how that's possible. Kept it through this jacket pocket through 2 washings.
You wash your jacket with the phone in the pocket.
Yes, but as you can see on the tag, it says the pockets are waterproof. Yeah, that's what it says on the tag. That they're waterproof. You know what? You should just leave. Just leave. I'll take over.
What time is
Hey,
it?
this phone.
Is this where I can complain about my parents?
Well, if you want to.
Good, because they're a real pain in the butt.
Is that so?
Are they super old and senile, and you have to take care of them?
No, they're just unreasonable. They have all these rules, and if I don't follow them, there'll be consequences.
Consequences. Nasty things those are.
Tell me about it. But get this, my dad thinks there's good consequences.
Like what?
So take the other day, for example. I wanted some cake, so instead of just baking one, my mom hands me a box and says, follow these instructions. But because of the way our oven heats and the climax we live in, it bakes the cake 7 minutes less than what it would say on the box.
And did you?
Yeah, she just made me do it all by myself. Just sit there and answer a few questions.
And was she right about the 7 minutes?
Yeah, the cake turned out perfectly moist and delicious.
What's the problem, man?
Well, then my dad says, good work, son. This is a delightful consequence for following the instructions.
That's a strange way to put it, but I suppose that is a good consequence.
But here comes the bad consequences. In order to bake the cake, I have to dirty several pans, dishes, and utensils.
Naturally.
Get this, they made me wash the dishes.
So you're like the little red hen?
Exactly, I had to do all the clean up and do everything.
And then they just want to eat all the fruits of your labor?
No, they're diabetic.
And did they purchase the cake mix?
My parents bought it too.
So basically, you just want your parents to buy your food, fix your food,
Yes!
and clean up all your food
Yes, somebody
while
gets
you
it!
just eat the food.
Yes, finally somebody gets it. Why did my parents get it? I just got this wig. You need to leave me alone.
Man, I get it. I get it, man. Oh! Can you help this person?
Me? You want me to?
You can do it. I'll be right back. Not.
Hi, is this complaint department?
Yes, it is.
My arm hurts.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I'll take a look.
I'm sick of doctors. I fell out of a tree.
I need to look at that arm.
Why?
Because it's injured.
But this is the arm that hurts.
Clearly that one has multiple wounds.
But this is the arm that hurts.
Then why is that one bleeding?
To stop the blood.
So why are you here?
Because my arm hurts.
Instead of the complaint department, I think you need to see a psychiatrist.
Oh, my bad. I should have explained. So a long time ago, this arm suffered a very rare nerve disease which actually caused for the complete lack of pain in it.
I never heard of that.
It's really rare. It's kind of like a really bad case of carpal tunnel. Like, here, watch this.
Oh!
Well,
Oh,
here,
no, it's okay, I don't want it.
No? Oh, well, I'll just give it a little crunch.
No, you're gonna get blood everywhere, and I really don't feel like cleaning this up. I barely get paid. I don't even get paid.
Sorry, I just get carried away sometimes.
So if this is not the arm that hurts, then how'd you get those?
Well, actually, these ones on my fingers I got from chopping onions, and this one right here I got from, you know, that like jagged strip on saran wrap?
Yeah.
Nice little thing. This one right here I got from like pins, the pin cushion, and this one, believe it or not, I actually got from a whack-a-mole machine at a Chuck E. Cheese. That's one.
Can I take a look?
Why?
I just need to see it.
Okay.
Oh! That's a gaping wound. You need to go to the hospital.
No, this is the arm that hurts. I need to get this one looked at.
But that one needs stitches. If that
No.
don't get sewn up, it will only get worse. I'll be right back. I'll go get the hospital people.
No, but-
Please, just stay here.
But this is the arm that hurts. Hey, excuse me, you just stole that.
Huh? Oh, my bad.
Can I help you?
I'm bored.
Oh, I'm sorry, but excuse me, you just stole that.
My bad.
Why do you keep stealing things?
I don't know. It's like Steve Lacy. It's a bad habit.
Well, why don't you try and stop it?
I don't know. It all started when I was a little boy. I had this friend, his name was Bobby Richmond. I went over to his house all the time. I don't know. Something came over my brain. It's like the plague. I just kept stealing all this stuff.
Well, did you realize that stealing hurts other people?
Yep. I know it hurt people, but I really don't care.
Well, that's awful.
Mm-hmm.
But you just stole it again.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
Could I have it back, please? Thank you. So you just, even though you know that it hurts people, you just still do it?
Yeah, I started feeling guilty about it, but I don't know. It's like after a while, I just stopped feeling guilty. It just don't seem to bother me no more. I'm bored with it.
So you just can't help yourself?
Nope.
Well, maybe you should get caught and like pay for your crimes.
Go to the clink. I've been there a bunch of times actually. That's boring too.
You keep saying that. Why are you so bored?
You know, Mission Impossible, Piranha, them movies, they make being a thief look so glamorous, but real life is boring.
It doesn't seem like it would be boring. The thrill of planning it, the awesomeness of getting it done, and the pleasure of your loot.
Well, you see, I don't feel no excitement, no exhilaration. I don't get excited from it at all. I don't even care about the adventure. I feel no thrill from it. You know, I just wish I could go back to when I was that stupid little kid and go steal Bobby's toys again.
You want to feel guilt?
It's better than nothing.
I just realized something. You have the exact same condition as my arm, but it's inside. I'll be right back.
That don't even make no sense. I ain't judging them. What's this?
I'd like to open the lemonade stand. Go ahead.
Not bad, it's a bit weak.
Exactly. It's a bit weak.
Again?
If you please.
Not bad. It tastes the same though. It's a bit weak.
Unbelievable. Would you want lemonade that tastes like that?
Not at least twice.
Me either.
Again?
If you please.
Oh, tastes the same. It's a bit weak. Excuse me, but I couldn't help but notice you keep mixing the same amount of water with the same amount of lemonade powder.
2 scoops. That's what the package says.
Perhaps the people were envisioning a smaller cup?
The instructions didn't say anything about that.
Maybe not, but you can't just keep doing
Look,
it.
is this the complaint department or not?
I think, yeah, that's what it says.
Then help me with my complaint.
You use you use 2 scoops of lemonade powder,
Of course.
the same amount of water.
No more, no less.
It's gonna be too watery.
Even though I use the exact same amount of ingredients, this time I expect different results. Don't match.
Again. Tastes the same, it's a bit weak.
I'm a failure.
You can't just keep doing the exact same thing over and over and expect a different result.
The people in Washington do.
Whatever. Somebody's calling my name now. Do you mind watching the lemonade stand for me?
You've gotta help me. I have this song stuck in my head and I can't get it out. I can't sleep, I can't work, I can't do anything.
Isn't that how Beethoven went insane?
Beethoven didn't go insane.
Sure he did. Jason Beethoven. He lived down the street from me. It was a heavy metal screamo song called Chicken with Its Head Cut Off, but he only heard it played by the banjo, couldn't get it out of his head. They had to take him away in a straitjacket.
Is this the complaint department?
That's what the sign says.
Okay, well, you're not being very helpful.
Sorry, have you tried eating bananas?
Yes, but they only pop up in the song.
May I ask what song is running through your head?
Old MacDonald.
You don't mean Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm, he had a banana. E-I-E-I-O.
Oh dear, this is awful. Have you tried counting sheep?
With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there.
So everything you hear just ends up in the song? This is worse than Chicken with Its Head Cut Off.
Here a balk, there a balk, everywhere a balk, balk. Here, drink this. Not bad. It's a bit weak though. With the weak weak here and a weak weak there. That's an obnoxious song. Here, let's try singing something else. Sing with me. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a great shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it goes. Here glow, there glow, everywhere glow, glow. Old Mick Rudolph had a... What? See? I hate that song. Let's sing something else. Hey Jude by the Beatles. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Old MacDonald had a farm. Yeah. What? No, this can't be. Let's try Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. 1, 2. And on the farm he had a shake. E-I-E-I-O. No, this can't be. 1, 6, go marching in. Ready? Go. Here we march, there we march, everywhere march, march. No, E-I-E-I-O. Get me out of here.
Is this a complaint department?
That's what the sign says. Do you have a complaint?
I most certainly do. First, I wake up in absolute silence. Usually Mrs. Wallenby's dog is yapping in the wee hours of the morning, waking up me and the whole neighborhood. I mean, come on, who gets up before 9 a.m.? It's ridiculous. It's one of those annoying little dogs with one of those high whiny barks. So annoying.
But you were able to sleep in?
Well, I would hardly call 10 a.m. sleeping in. Then I go to get the paper, but it's usually thrown in my rose bushes, and those things can hurt. But get this, it's on my doorstep. I don't even have to put my slippers on and go get it.
Interesting.
Well, as I'm getting the paper, I noticed the neighbors across the street had taken down their pool.
Swimming pool?
Yeah, you see, they had this little 2-foot blow-up swimming pool in their front yard, but here's the thing. There's no fence, and the city ordinance clearly states any pool over 16 inches high must be enclosed by a 6-foot fence. I've called the city many times to complain about the violation, but they never do anything about it. It drives me crazy.
But the pool is gone now.
Yeah, I was gonna call again to report the violation, but now there's no sense. But that's not all. For lunch, I decided I would go to Taco Bell.
You don't seem the kind of person who frequents the Bell.
No, but I do like fried chicken. And one time when I went to my favorite fried chicken place, they combined it with a Taco Bell. Kind of a little disappointed. But I tried a few menu items and I was hooked. Only problem was they'd get my order wrong. See, they would have too much fizz on my Diet Pepsi, crunchy tortillas for my burritos, not enough cheese on my tacos. I mean, come on. What are the chances they would get it wrong every single time? That's it. No.
But the Bell came through for you?
Yeah, but that's not all. My doctor called me. He said my cholesterol has plummeted. I don't have to take those pills anymore. Thank goodness, those things are disgusting. My financial portfolio went from weak to strong. My taxes went down. And on the way over here, all traffic lights were green.
So let me get this straight. You came here to complain about not having anything to complain about.
I don't know why I'm here. I just like this place. Desk is nice. Sign's pretty.
You think the sign is pretty?
It's my favorite sign. I mean, it's kind of the only one here. I don't really have a choice.
Well then, I'm afraid you're all out of excuses.
Excuses? For what?
Hey, would you like to run the complaint department for me?
Me?
Yeah, it would only just be for a few minutes until I get back.
Yeah. Yes, I'll do it.
Okay, here's what you do.
I know what to do. Get going, scram, get lost. Just let me do my job. Hi there. Welcome to the complaints department. Can I help you?
Yes, actually, no, thank you.
Well, hold on a second. You came in here for something. You might as well lay it on me.
Well, actually, I work at the complaint department across town. Today's my day off.
Ah, fellow complaint receptacle. Let me ask you a question. Are you tired of all the people who come in here and complain about the stupidest of things?
Yes, that's actually why I'm here. For example, the other day, I had this lady come in and complain about how every morning Reza wakes up, stretches his arms, and says, I slept like a baby.
What's wrong with that?
That's what I asked her. Then she said, he doesn't remember whenever we had babies. They don't sleep that well at all.
So, what did you say to her?
I told her because he doesn't wake up stretching, he doesn't wake up crying every 2 hours with a load in his pants.
A very good point.
Yeah. But then she marches out all angry, and this guy comes in with those sticky fly traps wrapped around his head. I mean, is it me?
Is it I?
What?
I believe the proper grammatical form of that question would be, is it I?
What if you throw the word just into it? Is it just me?
Right, it does sound weird. Let's see if I remember my grammar. You use I for the subject of the sentence, like I am listening to complaints, and me for the object of the sentence, like this person is complaining to me.
Yes, you would say this person's complaining to I.
So is I the subject of our sentence?
Or is it the subject for a question?
You know, I'm not sure. But I am sure that I've heard the phrase, is it I, somewhere before.
Yes, now that you say it, I believe I've heard it said that way before as well. Somewhere important, I believe.
Well, no matter. Whether it's, is it me, or is it I, it's a rather good question.
I just wish people would say it before they came to my complaint department.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be something? Change the whole way we do things around here. Might even change the world.
Come to think about it, we shouldn't let it get around, or we'd be out of a job.
Right, mom's the word. Hey, can I ask you a question? Could you do me a favor?
What is it?
Could you, wait a minute. It's either that fizzy Pepsi I had earlier, I'm having an epiphany, but what if it is me?
No, you're right, is it I?
No, not that. The problem.
What
What
problem?
if the problem is me?
What problem?
You know what? Never mind. I was gonna ask if you could sit here and watch the complaint department while I go take a break, but I think I'm gonna stay.
Well, actually, today's not my day off. I have someone else watching the complaint department for me. I better get going.
Have a nice day.
Here you are.
This certificate grants the holder to be happy for the rest of the day. Really?
Yeah, no more excuses.
Thanks. What about tomorrow?
Worry about that when you come to it. You changed outfits. You spilled lemonade on yourself, didn't you?
Maybe, but here, sing with me. I got it. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a grievance, E-I-E-I-O. With a mumble here and a grumble there, here moan, there moan, everywhere murmurs on. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well, it's gone. It's completely gone. You just had to finish the song. Oh, thank you, thank you. Excellent! You doubled the amount of lemonade mix. Brilliant! Wait till my customers taste this flavor explosion.
What?
You know what? Put it back.
I gotta put these clothes back to that dude too.
Here, you gotta start somewhere. Here's Bobby Richmond's phone number.
I traded you.
What is this? Is this the Declaration of Independence? Oh my God. How do I get this back to the president?
Oh, hey! The paramedics are outside. They're waiting for you.
Oh, are they gonna do that medicine for my arm?
Hopefully not. You need that pain, but they fixed both of your arms too.
Oh,
Just take
thank
that.
you.
Hey, weren't you just here?
Yeah, I was here yesterday.
Okay.
found the solution to your problem.
How's a paddleboard supposed to help my parents bake my cake and wash my dishes?
I'll show you. Put both hands on your desk.
Okay.
Very good.
What are you doing? If you're telling me that I should get a low entry job, let me tell you what I told my parents. I went to college. I got an associate degree in clinic studies. Like, I'm not gonna work on an assembly line.
Well, here's something your parents forgot to tell you. You're a self-aggrandizing, pompous parasite
No.
who thinks that the principles of responsibility and consequences apply to everyone but you.
Leave me alone.
I want you to grow up and stop acting like a baby.
I dislike you a lot.
Thanks for watching the complaint department for me. How did it go?
Went well.
I'd say you worked up your bill.
What's that?
Creamy Havarti from the deli. It's on sale. Here, try a bite.
It's amazing. I need to go get some at the store. And if they haven't changed their signs, I'll be back!
I know you will. Weren't you here yesterday?
Yeah, here you go. Put these in your ears and see if your husband can hear you now. They're only temporary. You'll need to see a doctor.
I don't know how these work. That'll be fine. My husband's calling me.
I didn't hear the phone ring.
Oh, he's out in the hall. He's calling me. See you later.
Oh, how awful. Already told you, I don't want you.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm extremely sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Well, as you can see, I'm an entirely different person.
Oh, I guess the problem wasn't someone else. Good day.
I have some good news. The power's back on in your neighborhood.
Oh, so I'll be able to see behind the big dresser to see if the cord's plugged into the wall.
Actually, you shouldn't have to. The TV should work just fine now.
Why? Because the power's back on? Oh. Suddenly I feel humiliated.
It's the first step to recovery.
Hey, I want to know why the clock stopped running.
I found a solution to your problem.
It's a bag full of empty halves of Oreos.
Yeah, so you could spread the cream right back into the right proportions.
That's great, but what happened to all the filling from these?
I don't think we should talk about that.
Yeah, I better get going.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
I'm back.
Oh, and I see you got your drinks.
I got one for you too.
You're not into Coke anymore?
Nope. It's the least I can do. So how did it go?
Actually, I learned a lot about people.
Let me guess. We can see the problems with everyone else's problems, but when it comes to our own,
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, but really, it was me.
it was I.
No, it wasn't you, it was me.
No, I mean the proper grammatical format of that would be it was I.
Oh. Well, anyway, it's a rather good question. Is it me? Is it I? I don't know which one sounds better, but still a good question.
Cheers.
Cheers.